Hey guys, it's Swazo, and here is another Ghoulkiss Monster Girl Maker inspired makeup look. This video isn't sponsored by Ghoulkiss in any way, I just really love the app, and I'll leave a link to the app in the description. It's really awesome, really addictive. And you can also check out my last Monster Girl Maker look in the description below. But before I get into it, I'm going to start off by saying I'm not sure if this is the best thing I've ever done, but I worked really hard on it and I still think it looks pretty cool, so I thought I would upload it anyway, because maybe you guys will enjoy it. So I'm starting off by using the Kryolan TV paint stick in the shade 070, which is just white, and I'm putting that all over my face and down my neck. You'll see in a bit that you don't actually need to do your entire face and chest area with white, because obviously this look is like half skin colour, half white, but I didn't realise that at this point, so I'm just blending that all out using my Real Technique sponge, and this takes a really long time. I'm also going in with a bit more in places where I feel like I could do with a little bit more coverage, and blending that back out. And then taking a white setting powder, you can use whatever white setting powder you want to. For this I'm using the MAC set powder in Porcelain, and just packing a load of that all over my face and neck and chest area. And then using some setting spray to set that all in place, and using a folded up letter to fan my face. And this is where I realised I didn't need to actually put the white all over my face and chest. So using a makeup wipe and referencing my picture, I'm just wiping off the areas where the skin colour shows. I wanted to be really careful with taking the makeup off around my eyes, because obviously, as you can see, I'm wearing contact lenses, which are from Pastel Dreams. Use coupon code SWAZO for 10% off. And using some foundation on the skin colour side. I know it looks really dark here, but it does end up looking better after I've put on my concealer and powder and everything. So I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC15 and blending that out with my Real Technique sponge. And now going in with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C1 and putting that under my eyes and on the areas where I could do with some more coverage. And then using the MAC setting powder, I'm just setting that side of my face as well. And this powder definitely helped to brighten up this side of my face, so it didn't look quite as dark. So just putting that all over and making sure everything is set. And I pretty much always put on some lip balm after this step because my lips get a little bit dry. So for contouring, I'm using a Makeup Revolution bronze palette, and this was my first time trying this. I'll leave a list in the description of all the products used in this video, but yeah, this palette caught me off guard a little bit at first because it was a lot more like pigmented than I was expecting. So I'm going back in with my powder brush to help blend that out. And I wanted to contour the white side just a little bit as well, so I'm barely taking any of it and just kind of just patting that on there. I just wanted to do a little bit of contouring on that side, but definitely not too intense. And then going in and highlighting my face with the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights, which is probably one of my favourite highlighters ever. And then I'm also going in and contouring my nose a little bit because I forgot to do that. For eyebrows, I'm using the Rimmel London Professional Eyebrow Pencil in dark brown and sketching out the sort of shape that I see in the picture, trying to get it to look as accurate as possible and as neat as possible. And using a black eyeshadow, I'm just patting that on top of the brows to make them black. You can also, of course, just use a black eyeliner for this step, but I prefer doing it this way. So I'm just carefully filling that in with black eyeshadow. And now for the stitches and the line and stuff down my face, this was very, very difficult. I'm using the Rimmel London Glam'Eyes liquid eyeliner, and using this type of eyeliner for this is so difficult just because it's so kind of fiddly, and you'd have a much easier time using a felt tip eyeliner. And I really wish that I had gotten a felt tip eyeliner for this before I did it, because it would have been so much easier. You can get so much more control with those. It would have ended up looking so much neater, but I didn't think about that before recording this video. And I actually don't have one, so I had to make do. I'm definitely going to think about getting one after this, because dear god, this was a nightmare trying to get it to look neat, as you can probably tell just by watching. So trying to save this mess, I'm going in with some concealer and just kind of trying to neaten up, clean up the edges. And then moving on to the stitches, which again was really, really hard. I really didn't expect it to be this difficult, but at least now I know that if I were to do something like this again, I know what I should be using instead of a flimsy, thin, liquid eyeliner brush. But it's fine, I think it still turned out pretty good considering. I feel like I should title this Suezo Puts Herself Down for 10 minutes straight. I'm okay guys, don't worry. Everything is fine. I'm making it seem like I hate how this look turned out when I actually don't. And either way, I never claimed to be a professional at makeup, I just love to have fun with makeup, and I think that's what's most important. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this Monster Girl Maker app. Personally, I find it so addictive. There's so many different Monster Girls you can make, and it's given me so much inspiration. It'd be cool to see if there's a lot of Monster Girls for Halloween this year. Just because they're all so cute, they're creepy but in the cute way. It's literally everything I love. But anyway, now that we've finished the stitches and everything, it's time to line the eyes. So using that same eyeliner and lining my eyes and giving myself a kind of almost downwards wing, just kind of outwards, and connecting it to my lower lash line, basically kind of just doing a outer V sort of shape, which you will see in a second. I usually like to line both eyes just along the top first before doing any wings, just because I find it a lot easier to get them more even that way. So yeah, for the wing I'm starting off by kind of doing a line underneath my eyes and then connecting that to the eyeliner on my top lid. Applying some mascara just to coat them black so they blend in with my false lashes. And just popping some false lashes on. I got these ones from Amazon and I'll leave a link in the description to where I got them. Honestly though, you can find these lashes pretty much anywhere, on eBay, on Wish, on Amazon. I think if you just search in dolly lashes or dolly false lashes, they will probably come up. They're just in that kind of yellow packaging. And for bottom lashes, I just took a pair of those same lashes and chopped them up and glued them to my lower lash line towards the outside. And I also went in with a little bit more eyeliner to kind of extend the line a little bit more towards the middle of my eye, just to kind of help blend them in a little bit better. And of course the same thing with the other eye. I then decided I wanted to have a little bit more highlighter, so I went in with the Bitter Lace Beauty highlighter in Sea Spray. And then finally it was time for the face mask, which unfortunately was a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but then I just put on a wig and that was the look finished. So let me know what you think of this look. I think it turned out okay, but it could be a little bit better, but I do still think it turned out pretty cool. I was hoping the face mask would be a little bit smaller, so I also did put on some black lipstick to see how that would look. I do think this does look a bit better with the face mask. I just wish that the face mask wasn't so big that it covered up most of the stitching and everything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!